So we're back on the mezzanine here again now at the Skills Show in Telford with Judy from Shropshire Council. Just tell us a bit about you and your job.
My job is HR casework and project lead at Shropshire Council, so that's dealing with sort of casework and projects, including sort of developing sort of skills and experience across the organisation and supporting line managers with basically managing their staff, supporting the team in their roles to achieve that as well.
I'm glad you mentioned the word skills there because that's quite handy, isn't it really? You're also on an apprenticeship, aren't you?
I am, yes. I'm currently doing the level 5 coaching professional apprenticeship, yeah. So developing myself as well as the rest of or helping to support the rest of the organisation.
What stage are you at with that? Near the start, near the end?
I'm near the end. I'm just about to go, I'm through the gateway now for the endpoint assessment. So I've done one element of it. I've got 2 left to go. So nervous times.
What was the motivation for taking it on then?
It was just self-development really. Coaching is sort of quite an important part of sort of developing skills within the workplace as well. We've sort of got a bit of a coaching culture within the organisation. That's something that we're trying to develop. So there's been one large cohort so far, and there's going to be sort of more throughout the organisation as well. So it's something that we're looking to sort of progress further, developing leadership skills as well in across the organisation.
And great, it means you're practising what you preach as well to a certain degree at the local authority, doesn't it? So people know that you really do know what you're talking about.
Hopefully.
What are some of the big issues at the moment around apprenticeship specifically? I mean, we've spoken to one of your colleagues, Kate, in the past about the work that you do with the apprenticeship levy and awareness around that and the adoption levels of that. Where are we at with that at the moment?
Yeah, well, across Shropshire Council as a whole, we've had 600 people sort of apply and start apprenticeships across 112 different programmes. So there's quite a vast array of different courses that are available, and we've taken up 112 of those. We've had 260 people complete so far, so we've still got a lot of people on programme at the moment. And then in addition to that, we've got sort of assisted over 30 other people in other organisations to develop through the apprenticeships as part of that levy transfer scheme. So it's been really helpful, not just for Shropshire Council, but for organisations across the county as well.
Do you feel that awareness of the levy scheme and companies' understanding of it is where it should be?
I think probably more could be done. We do try to sort of highlight that as part of our organisation and our commitment to developing skills across the county. But I think you can never get complacent, can you? There's always more to do.
And in terms of the sectors that you operate in the most, I guess things like social care would be a big one. What sort of others? What are the big areas for you?
Yeah, the big areas tend to be social care, as you mentioned, childcare, particularly residential, the leadership and development management ones, they're key as well, and coaching has been quite a big one for us as well.
So is this a busy time of year? I know I want to talk to you about the Leadership Conference that's coming up in a few weeks' time, which I know you're involved in, because I met you downstairs this morning and you thought, I'll go and have a little walk round, see if I can sign up a few more people, which is very enterprising. But so what other elements of your job do you typically get involved in at this time of year?
Yeah, I mean, it's casework sort of throughout the year really, but we've got the projects, as you say. The Leadership Conference is the main one at the moment. That's sort of taken our time and our focus because we're only just over a month away from it. So we're really looking forward to that. And like you say, trying to get ticket sales. We've had a good response so far, but we're always happy for more people to come along. So
well, on the last edition of SBLTV, of course, Chris Pritchard interviewed Michael Heppel, one of the headline speakers, and we're going to be talking to a few more of them. But for people that don't know, this is your sales pitch now. Give everybody a flavour of what it's all about and why they should be there and when it's all happening. Yeah,
so it's the 16th of April at Theatre 7 in Shrewsbury, so it's a fantastic venue. If anybody hasn't been, definitely come along. The speakers we've got, as you say, Michael Heppel. We've got the CEO of the Institute of Leadership, that's John Williams. And we've got Joanne Lockwood, who's the CEO of See Change Happen, the inclusivity experts. We've also got masterclasses, so it's not just about sitting down all day. There'll be opportunities to network and get up and about and move around. So the masterclasses, we've got a mindfulness one with Gemma Alice. We've got an AI session. We've got service animals coming in to talk about profiling and how that can help teams and coordinate. And we've got QA as well, talking about leadership. So we've got a bit of a variety. So hopefully something to please everybody.
I was just going to say, so it isn't really for a particular kind of person, is it really? really. It's just anyone in business in Shropshire that's interested in opening their minds to people's ideas and thoughts.
Absolutely, yeah. We're trying to make it as open as possible, and sort of want everybody to sort of come along and to sort of gain those insights that can sort of help them in their careers. And obviously, as I say, the networking opportunities can be invaluable to small businesses. So that's a really good opportunity as well.
I was talking to somebody the other day about who was saying to me, can you remember now during COVID time when we couldn't get out and about and we couldn't network? And it's almost unthinkable about how everybody pivoted and adapted so quickly, isn't it? And we're talking obviously about skills and training here very much on the show today. And that was the same, wasn't it? Because all of that side of it had to change, didn't it?
It was. We actually did an online version of the Leadership Conference, which was sort of a challenge in itself. So it was interesting. But, I mean, this is the fourth time that we've put on the conference, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
There's no substitute for face-to-face, is there?
Not at all, no. You pick up so much more, don't you, face-to-face. I think it's really got benefits to the online. Has its place, but, yeah, face-to-face is the best, I think.
Well, great to catch up with you. I look forward to seeing you at the conference, and I'll leave you to go and sell some more tickets downstairs now.
Fantastic. Thanks, Carl.